Let's make some that there diced chicken salad. I show you a pretty good recipe for that diced chicken salad. It is totally by memory of a dear friend. I might add the recipe. I never did have the recipe. I just had the chicken salad, and very limited. It was really limited. I mean, it wasn't all you could eat by no means. She would definitely had a quota on how much chicken salad she was going to give you. But whatever amount it was the most delicious chicken salad ever made. Had some grapes in it. I'm just going to blow that. What I done, I took that knife there and bored that hole out right there, because I lost that thing that goes from here to your camera, and I figured if I'd bore a hole in that plastic, I could put a 1/4 bolt in there and get the camera mounted on here, tilted up in the right direction, and then that nut's going to hit that. So what I'll have to do, that'll be tilted upwards like this. So I'll have to shorten one leg to compensate for that. I'm going to get that done. And then we'll get on to this chicken salad here. Celery and an onion, if you need time to get the ingredients. A can of that there diced, 1 can of that diced up chicken stuff you get up at the store. You know, you always have a can in the pantry. And I'm just confirming it right now. It's only about 4 o'clock in the evening. It's a nice day. I should be outside, and here I am in here. The reasoning being, it's more better to make this dish and let it set for a while. Let the flavors mend together. But while we getting that screw right there, I'm also going to dice up some veggies here. And we're going to put mayonnaise in there and some salt and pepper and some basil leaves, I think. We're going to dice up this onion here. And that there blue plate mayonnaise we'll probably use in this. And a can of that chicken. Oh, we'll see what it tastes like for sure. And then at this point, the grapes, they were very nice grapes. And I done already diced them up, them grapes right there. And the onion, the same, about a 1/4 inch dice on them onions right there. And them was real nice onions, sweet onions. The celery, diced up very nice, about a 1/4 inch size there. I got some basil flakes right there. I got some sea salt right there, coarse grind, and some black pepper, coarse grind right there. And right there is that chicken. Come in a can. It's that there diced up chicken stuff. Requesting on the channel was chopsticks. What kind to get? And you know, I ain't no authority on no chopsticks, but I like these right here really good. You know what I mean? These are my favorite, and it's just because they're real skinny on the end right here. That one, and they don't have to match. You know what I mean? You can have them mismatched there if you was mind to. See right there is a big one and a little one together, different kind of wood. Even to the point. I have no objections to these kind that you bring home from down there at the, that cardboard rice place. Anyways, these right here is what you get home with, and there's no reason not to avail yourself in case of emergency. I'm just saying. And at the same time, lay yourself in this was a gift right here. Was a pair of them, 2 here, 2 over there. And, well, I'll show you something. These right here are quite large on the end down right here. Well, you know, they work. You know what I mean? They work. But I do prefer the sharper ones. those. I'm just saying. But it's nice to have a variance. You know, if I'd never had the big ones, I wouldn't have known that I would have preferred the other one. I'm just saying, lay in both of them, give them a try. You will have your own favorite. But let's not tarry any further with this chicken salad. Let's get on with it. All we like now is assembling the ingredients. And you know, I got one of these things right here. I brought this out of the cupboard over there for show and tell. I've got one of these right here. I think they call it, I don't know what they call that, a mandolin or something other, and it's got that little catcher in the bottom right there. And you take your celery and you go up and down yonder, or your grapes or whatever, you know what I mean, big or little. Well, you know, them things there kind of takes the romance out of slicing up a couple of grapes. You know what? I chose not to use that. But I have it. The assemble of this, oh, it's going to be good. But you always base it on how much chicken you got. So put the chicken in there first. That's how much we got right there. Right here, it's how much chicken. Boy, it's good looking meat too. You know, I don't know, well, whatever it is, it looks really good. But I bet it's got a lot of salt in it. I'm not sure on that. It says something about it on the can over there. But chicken. And I'm going to put these grapes in there first. Let's see how many. I'm just going to put all of them in there. You know what I mean? That was pretty good. A lot of grapes right there. But that'd be all right. And onions. Now right here's where we might use some restraint on these onions. Let's see. Well, you know what I mean. There's just no reason whatsoever to keep a couple spoons of onions. You know what I mean. Unless you're gonna make if you're not gonna make no omelet, you don't need no. And I tell you what, I've been kind of stopped up, not plying on anybody's sympathy or anything, but I've been kind of stopped up in the chest here lately. It was getting wet in the rain and sleeping in a truck with the windows open. Oh, it give me something in the chest there. So I've been wanting to eat some onions right there because I think it'd be good for me. And that's the reason I got this lemon right here. Let's put that in there right now. That's a half a lemon that I saved on the side over, and I brewed up some of that cough medicine, but it didn't work. I've been kind of puny. I mean, it ain't held me back or nothing, but I can tell I got some. Okay, I squeeze all that out. I squeeze enough of it out of there. Let's put it that way. And I seen a seed right there. Let's get that seed out of there. For sure. I think that was the only one. We got that lemon juice in there. That's the real stuff right there. But you know, you can brew you up some sugar and lemons. You know, slice them up, put them in 3 or 4 cups of water. Put a lot of sugar in there and boil it down. You know, it's supposed to be good for you. But anyways, right here's that celery. Let's see what it is. I'm just going to put all that in there. You know, whatever size this bowl is right here is the measurement. Just go ahead and, you know, oh, yes. Boy, it's going to be good. That's just enough chicken right there. But I'm telling you, this is better. Oh, let's get these dry ingredients in here. That sugar, salt. Yeah, it wasn't much. Not much in there. To the point where I think I probably should add some more. Oh, that pepper looks good in there. Boy, it's going to be good. I need to be getting that mayonnaise in there. And you're gonna say how much you gonna put in there? Y'all watch this right here. Y'all see me round out that big old glob of mayonnaise right there. That's only half enough. I can tell you really quick. You know, just be your own judge on the get-go, and I'll show you something. If it ain't enough, then you spoon in some more. But you really don't want to get too much, or do you? I'm gonna leave that question up to me. It's much better to err on too much mayonnaise. I can tell you the answer to that already if it's a riddle. But so it's gonna have to have more mayonnaise. I can tell that already. Boy, it's gonna be good. You put that on a cracker, but I'm gonna put this much more mayonnaise in there. About the same amount. That's about half of that thing right there. They've changed the size on them, down a couple ounces, I think. You know what I mean? Don't seem like you get as much as you used to anymore, you know. Oh, it's good. This might be good for you other than that salt and that chicken. You know, if you left in that mayonnaise, if you left the mayonnaise out of this, and the salt, and the chicken, I think it'd be really good for you. I'm just saying, you know, if you're a vegan, adjust it to your... Leave the chicken out for sure. If you're trying to cook vegan, for sure leave the mayonnaise out and the chicken. I think you're good to go on the rest of it. Boy, you know that looks perfect right there, but I'm going to put some more mayonnaise in it. You know what I mean? I just can't resist myself. So, I mean, it's got to have it. That was not too much, and that was okay. This is all we're going to put in there. Boy, it's going to be good. You know, I tell you what I'm going to do. I started to say I should get that paprika out here, but man, I think tomorrow, you know what I mean? If you use some of that plastic wrap, I think I have a lid for this bowl here, but I kind of favor that plastic wrap, you know, to take up to our place right there. And you shove that in that refrigerator right there till tomorrow. Man, we're talking good. Go look at her. That's diced chicken salad. Let's put some of that on a cracker. Probably should put a little tip. You know, guys, if you fix this right here, it'll get you points. I'm just saying, right there's what it looks like. Oh, it's beautiful. It's colorful enough here in person that you can serve it in a white dish. You don't need that color combination. It's quite colorful. Let's try, and the serving tray here is to get you the extra point. And you'll notice I reserved one of them there big old plump raisins for garnish. And that right there, it's that sweet pickle relish right there in the corner. And that's that onion thing there cut in half. And I'll give you a tip on the visual artistic image that you see when you see something. When you see an image like this right here that's open, bigger in the front than it is in the back, it's inviting. And I'm gonna hold back on that relish right there, but that's just for garnish right there. You know, the judges likes that kind of stuff right there. You know what I mean? To put some of that colorful stuff on there like that. And I would use some paprika if I was in a contest. But well, let's just put a little of this on a cracker. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Get a chunk of that chicken right there. Not too much. You use some restraint. But a little chicken on a cracker, let's try it. Well, I'll tell you what, that was good. But you can make these little things up and set them on a tray, and it won't last long if you at some kind of party. Today, the drink of choice is it's that ginger ale. But I may point out, boy, that's good. Now, I may point out that I'm going to fix another one. And I kind of like this relish along with it right here. You know what I mean? Just ever how much you want to put on there. And then, you know, stack it up kind of high. But that wasn't enough relish on there. I'm going to put some more. Right up on the top there. Oh, it's going to be a mouthful. It's about good as I can do. Bon appetit.